Okay. This is a portrait of Brevet Brigadier General Arthur H. Dutton. We believe it's by Harriet Lane, a local artist who lived from 1832 to 1908, did a tremendous number of portraits in Wallingford and throughout the Northeast. Dutton was a 1861 graduate of West Point. Maybe I should say he was in the second class of 1861, because it was a 5-year course. The boys in the class of 1862 had done all the academics that they needed. So they petitioned the commandant of West Point to get let out a year early. So they became the second class of 1861 because the boys wanted to get out and either fight for the Confederates or fight for the Union. Dutton graduated third in his class as an engineer. Was considered to be a very smart young man. And somebody, as an aside, you might have heard of, that was in his class, a guy by the name of Custer, who happened to finish 35th in the class and barely got out of there. Set a record for the number of demerits that anybody had ever gotten up until that time in 1861. Dutton would go on and very quickly rise to become a brigadier major, Matter of fact, while he was a brigadier major, he was to have led the third charge at Fredericksburg against Longstreet and Stonewall Jackson. That got pulled. But this would have been as a 23-year-old having several thousand men under his command. Kind of hard to get your arms around that one. In 1864, he was wounded in the Battle of Bermuda Hundred. He was out in front of his men. He was doing his own reconnaissance, and one of the snipers from the Confederates shot him. By that point, he was a brevet colonel. He was taken off the battlefield and ended up dying on a hospital ship in Baltimore Harbor when he received his brevet brigadier star. Quite an interesting young man, quite a full life, only lived to be 25 years old.